That is right, chat. I have popped my card nerd cherry. I'm playing some Midnight Suns. Hail Hydra.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Hope you're having a good Friday. If you are, be sure to smash a like on the stream. I have played about 3 hours of this already, and I'm enjoying it. Didn't think I would, but I am.
Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
What is this, fucking Diablo? Midnight Suns. See, I've never read the comic, so I don't even know that much about it. 6 months later. I think this was a good start because this is
I can feel it, Rox.
Johnny Blaze, my Ghost Rider.
More innocent blood joining you soon.
Why he's not in the fucking game to play is beyond me.
To your magic castle, you ain't welcome here.
Doesn't like you either, original Ghost Rider.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Happy to talk about it. It's so cheesy, but it's funny.
Well, fate answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming.
Already here.
It's already here.
See, why is he not playable in the game? Why?
Iron Man?
Supposedly famous. Billionaire inventor.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
3 types of cards. Attack, skills, heroics. Use attack.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he'll come around given time.
KO.
All right, let's just wrap this up. I got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
I think they've nailed Iron Man though. Strange is funny too.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Yes. Heroic card. Oh, you gotta move the thing.
This shouldn't take long. Sweep it off.
Ending your turn. End.
They're not quite ready to give up just yet. Things are moving right along.
Difference between minions and elites.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the
What is it?
mystic
Shift? Yeah, that
Allow
one.
me to demonstrate.
Which one's the elite
Oh, so
now?
it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
You can knock back them into objects such as this.
By the will of
Kablam! You did.
It's in your best interest to quit now.
Okay, that's the elite there.
That'll work.
Impressive.
Heroic time.
A moment. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
I know, he hit me. Reinforcements. Hey.
Honestly, now you're just wasting your
Target
time.
previews at the start. Hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who the enemy intends to attack.
Now
Oh
that I
yeah,
have
so
your
he's gonna attack
attention, perhaps a
Strange.
blessing is in order.
Everyone's
Something
attacking Strange.
Protective.
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer.
We can actually use a move to move, but we don't have any heroism, so we can't do that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to knock him into him.
Watch closely.
Love the effort.
Gives 20 block to an ally. Skill cards control the battle and gain heroism.
Here, take this.
Now he gets a shield,
You've done me a great favor.
and then we're gonna knock this guy into this fucking rock.
Prepare yourselves.
Blam! Now we're out of turns. We've got 4 heroism, but we can't do anything because we only get 3 turns.
They seem insistent on attacking me.
This should be the last wave, I believe.
It's almost going too well. I think we missed him off.
Damage every enemy. We just get rid of. No, we can't get rid of that guy.
Spell changed the very demeanor of our
Can we
enemies.
move?
Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
Can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds.
I did kill him. How dare you?
Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk. Isn't it done any way we know how?
I know this will be the last wave.
That was really...
Environmental attacks. Many objects on the battle can be used to advantage. Environmental attacks cost hers, but do not cost a card play.
And while you ponder
Which
arrows,
means
we should
I can
describe
pick it up
run
and I can
down.
throw it. Kablamo! Have a rock. Dead.
Sure, why not?
And last but not least,
Here we go.
have another rock. Unfortunately, we can't do anything, so we have to end. Ow. 5 damage. Okay, this is the last one. Bear in mind, all your cards are always random.
Beat me.
Die. I love the environmental stuff.
I'm the one who's still single.
Damage every enemy, attack. Let's see what we got here. You die.
Wow.
And last but not least,
Let's do it.
you die.
Interesting tactic.
Easy. Oh, that's a bit fucked up on
If
my
I'm
eyes.
being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
It's Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
It's complicated.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
It's Captain Marvel. Really freaking flirking powerful. She's a flirkin.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Let's smash.
We will never forsake her. Probably still won't be enough, but you can try. Nice one, Carol.
Use
Always
tab
the
to quickly
director.
switch between targets.
You know
Boop,
I
boop,
don't
boop,
mess
boop, 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 boop.
Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma
We don't have
coming
any
from well
heroism,
here.
so we are going
Guessing
to
that explains the hydro
stop it.
beams and ominous green lights.
game.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down
Is
the
it
bad guys?
shift? Ooh. See. Oh, they're going for Carol. Get rid of that.
I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale.
No, got one there, so have a rock. Come back! And then we're gonna do a knockback. That's gonna kill him.
Let's give it a go.
Fair enough.
Redraw. How to redraw? Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. So I can redraw this, like so. Gives me something else. I can attack. So Carol's gonna hit one of them because it doesn't matter which one.
Watch this.
Wow!
At least monsters are wild
And
unpredictable.
that gives us 2, but we can't really do anything because we only get 3 card plays. We don't have any redraws, so we have to end.
Position compromised.
Stranger's still got shield from last bit.
Another round of warm bodies
Then
coming
we
in.
get some more. You must move.
You're ready for this.
Use move to reposition, so you can reposition, but you'll always need 1 heroism to do so. Select your location, and then if you line it up with something in particular, say this. Use tab to switch between heroes. That's it, tab. As you can see there, it gives you like... So we're gonna hit all 3 of these at the same time. So then we kick it. Turn it round. Okay, we're not gonna hit all 3. We'll hit them 2. Oh no, we'll hit all 3. Yeah. What? What? Pick. Oh, there we go. So I'll kill him if we do, but it'll go into Carol as well. So we'll just kill these two. I love it. Up to 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to withdraw or keep for future. See, I don't really do that. I do that way too late.
Oh,
so
Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
That's not going to kill him. Let's cancel that. How many we got? Can kill him. Skill, draw the last 2 attacks played. Start next turn with 4 card plays. No. If we knock him... Okay, he's not close enough to knock him into anything. Can Carol kill that guy? She can.
What? There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
We've only got 2 plays left out of all these cards. Which one do we want?
Watch and learn. This should aid me.
Oh, nice. We've got 2 more attacks. So, Carol, do the deeds.
That's the spirit.
And we're out of plays, unfortunately, so we have to end.
Regroup at position Tango.
It's my feelings. So we get an extra card.
No issues to report.
Use what you have learned to wipe out the Hydra forces.
These guys just keep showing up.
Double your current
They are
heroism.
surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs.
Do we need to double it?
activate the wards of
Fuck it, we're
protection.
doubling it.
Ought to improve the odds.
That means we should get 8. Oh yeah. Carol, kill this dude. Actually, let's have a look. That won't kill him? What? Oh yeah, we're gonna... What we're gonna do, we're gonna have Strange here. Use knockback.
Remarkable how well Hydra manages
This
to
guy
attract new recruits
into this
despite
guy.
Decades of ineptitude.
Nice.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Let's withdraw this. See what we get instead. More damage. Kill these 2. Then we only have... Well, we can kill all 3, like so.
Got this coming.
Come on! And then we got 1 move left. And Carol, just finish it off for us. Thank you! Easy as pie. And is there 1 left? Oh, can't play.
We're losing ground.
I thought nobody left. Stranger's shield's gone. Whatever will I do?
We get on with it?
We're 3 of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
Oh, Strange, finish it off.
Those Star Cruisers faster. Something's
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith.
Gozer.
Mother of
Ghostbuster
demons,
reference.
Harbinger of the Midnight Sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent.
See, this could be a movie.
Be still. daughter of Transia.
The cutscenes could be sharper though.
You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtu Devi Shanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
See, that's how you do a female villain as well. Like, it's not like female girl boss villain. It's just, you know, like, I like Scarlet Witch. I think she's fucking badass. Captain Marvel, she is badass, but she kind of looks weird in this game.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The last line of defense against Lilith.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV.
I don't know who Nico is. I don't really know who Magic is. Obviously, Robbie Reyes is Ghost Rider and Blade. Caretaker.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
Steven?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Select your body type. You could go woman or you can go man. See, she's a good looking woman. He's an average looking man. It's very basic. Skin tone, make it a bit lighter. Peachy pink. Bit of a tan. Eye color's medium brown. Ponytail, no. Let's have some. Whoa. That's something out Star Citizen. See that all the time, that hairstyle. I went with this one, but it looks better on the model than it does on the actual. Try some. Maybe this one. It's more medieval. Obviously the typical dreads, you know. Let's go curly. Let's go full whammon. Let's go holy shit. Oh yes. We'll go with this guy. Black eyebrows, black facial hair. Give him a bit of a... Should we give him a beard? I went with just that, so let's give him a bit more. Make him more manly.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech the end.
The caller! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother!
So, that's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. Sense. I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, Chosen One.
Hold up. Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa, how did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
There isn't time for a refresher. Much. Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look... older. How long was I in that crypt?
Thumbs
Sarah?
up.
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name. Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there.
Dr. Spooky.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Steven, where are you?
Wanda, no!
Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Let's make haste, Dr. Spooky. He's so naive. I love it. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna be playing Dr. Spooky, Blade, and me. Speak to Strange.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your Sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered
You have to create
its fair share of
friendships.
trouble over the
Friendships
years.
will
Blazestorms, a few short
give you better
periods,
things in the long run.
That issue with the zoning commission, but this time it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence.
Then let's go.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
So even though magic is like part of the X-Men, I've never known who she is. She's also going to be part of Marvel Rivals too.
Any more questions?
Let's go.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
Oh look, it's me, the DIE version.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet and beyond.
We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doc.
I will say there is a lot of talking, but once you get through it all to a degree, I still feel like it gels because it's teaching you the game. Especially, you know, for someone like me that's a noob that's never played any kind of turn-based card game. I think I can deal with it because it's in a world that I know and I love. Like I'm not that keen on the Blade voice actor to be honest. Strange is alright.
For now.
I suggest we
I suppose Blade's growing on me. Here they come.
Arm Alpha in position.
Not your average Hydra goon.
No one's getting through.
I also like that you're fighting Hydra too. Okay, let's go. Defeat all enemies, complete the encounter.
To call this good news.
See what we're working with.
Minimal Hydra resistance between you and the sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Attacks with the keyword quick will refund the can't play when used to KO an enemy. Use quick cards on minions for guaranteed KO and refund. Oh yeah, quick. Okay. And let's electrocute the guy.
Let me show you the way.
Never seen that before.
And your heroes will level up, and then you'll get better abilities, and it gets deeper than currently what I'm doing right now. Let's see, heal. Do we need to heal anyone? Not really. That's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. Yeah, go on then. Everyone's looking at Blade. Kill this guy.
Hail that.
Okay, we need 2 for that. We only need 1 for the paper.
Someone get me out of here.
Don't.
Come on, Blade. Bow.
Mother.
I only got 1. Starting the target range. We can't use strange. Can we get rid of this heal? I don't even think we need the heal. There we go. So what is this?
A moment.
Bit of extra damage.
This should aid me in my fight. Follow my
Requesting medevac. They cannot possibly match your strength.
And we can't do anything.
Proceeding as planned.
Lucky shot.
For Hydra.
More warm bodies on the way.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
What's it? Tab? Fortunately, we can only use one to move. Kill them both at the same time. Bam.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Refund. Knockback.
These fanatics are always the same.
Knock him into blades. Yeah, just knock him into blade. Bow.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Can't do anything, can't life steal. Got end turn.
Payback's gonna be fun.
And now that heal's gonna come in handy if we get a heal. No, we don't get a heal, but we don't really need it to be fair.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle to concentrate.
So hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves until a hero uses an ability. Okay. I just go kill your ass. Easy. Easy peasy.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
We are venom. Beat Fallen Venom. Powerful enemies like Fallen do not forecast which hero they intend to attack. May attack multiple times on turn, watch out.
Well, escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
Tongue to the spider wizard, marinated in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
Into the barrel you go. Level up.
Like old times.
Kill this dude.
You were too weak for this fight. This.
Okay, and then we end.
First you die, then we eat.
Actually, I had 2 more plays, but it's fine.
Done with you yet.
It seems I'm indisposed at
That hurts.
Use hero abilities to damage the binding and free them.
This house belongs to Mother, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
I need 3 to lifesteal. Redraw. I can heal him.
The light will heal you.
There you go, Blade. More health.
I owe you.
Right, now we have 1 point, which means I'm going to use Blade. I'm going to move him out of the area, like so. Okay. Can't hit that guy because he's behind this. We knock him into this? Yes, we can. Kablam!
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Also got skill, draw 1 card, and the next 2 damage cards apply 2 bleed.
Exactly what I needed.
Last redraw if we get anything. Nope. Enter.
Soon we eat.
Uh-oh.
The Mother will not be happy with you.
Range is down.
More fuel for the fire.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smart
Ah,
to
Strange
pull
is
back
fine.
until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? Other way.
Watch me.
to lick our wounds.
You have earned this.
We'll eat you first. Get some.
Pointless applying bleed, but okay. Level up.
Getting better every day. About time.
Redraw.
Watch close. A gift from ancient traditions.
Yeah, fuck it. Now let's apply bleed to Venom. All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. Get some bleed on there, Venom. Okay, in turn.
It has me tied up here.
Nasty.
That's fine.
Nasty.
Let's get some more people in here. There you go, bleed, bitch.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
More damage.
Lilith was a vegetarian.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Okay, he does that much damage, it doesn't matter. Whatever he knocks back. Don't need the health. Chain 2. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Joiner's passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero. Alright, so you don't hit him. Okay, that would kill him. That will kill him.
They're mine.
K.O.
Give the mother my regards in hell. It's on.
There you go. Symbiote removed. Immune to knockback. Grounded, immune to knockback. Oh, you have to use a skill. Level up.
Do I look a bit younger?
It's gonna fucking kill him anyway. Makes no difference.
This is no trifling matter.
Come on.
Makes us hungrier.
He's just bleeding out. He's gonna die anyway.
You should not have come here. Your friends cannot help you. Mother may have claim on your soul, but your brain. I think you got him.
Get
ready. Bet you didn't see that coming.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Batman. Spadley.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
I'm really looking forward to playing Spider-Man. Victory! 2 stars. Sanctum Symbiotum. So yeah, we're going to be playing this for about another couple of hours. This is more or less the start, the tutorial kind of stuff. I have already done it, but I thought, like, if I'm going to stream it, I should stream it from the start so that everybody knows what page we're on and learn the certain things.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging
The writing's
headfirst
okay, it's
into the
cheesy in
jaws of
some
your
parts.
enemy, courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Yes, mommy. Talk to Tony. Talk to Tony.
That was a complete fiasco.
Yeah.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction.
Functional.
Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity...
It's a bit weird, Tony, giving you a gift, but okay.
Jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
He does have anxiety, after all.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems
they're
with
talking to each other.
means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
So they basically talk to each other on fucking social medias. It is what it is.
We were all so
Doggo!
happy.
That's Agatha all along. And Agatha in this is actually good.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Outfits. I went with this one. No, this one. This one for 100. Stupid, I know. Cosmetics are not really the best. But whatever. And then get journal pages. Practice my letters, so here I am, but every time I dip the pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm. I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I feel sad for them.
My old journal.
That's
Maybe
all complete.
It is time I start writing in it
And
again.
then we go to sleep. And then we have nightmares.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her.
Only I can stop her!
Doggo!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her.
We get to use Charlie later in battle.
Before.
A little.
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero.
I'm a hero.
But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
So the Forge is basically where you upgrade
This was a lot
stuff.
easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
It was Agatha all along.
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
And then the shit to pick up in the place. These boxes that I need keys for. Don't know where I get the keys yet.
I know the sanctum is airborne.
But all this dust and shit, you collect it and then you can upgrade. Then you can train with certain heroes as well, and then they become part of your squad. There's some stuff there, some credits. What's that? Oh, a page. A coven of witches from across the sea has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more. But Lilith and I stretch to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to the home in Salem by the way of the Knights of Wundagore. No doubt this will take care of the troubles they face. They're just collectibles within the game. Oh, the frame rate. What? I'm moving too fast.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Some new armor.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
It's miles better.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Okay, so now we've got new armor. We gotta talk to a lot of people. There's a lot of talking in this game.
Even got the size right.
But obviously we're still in the beginning.
I still think it could have benefited. Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts?
Spooky.
You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
It's funny how this version of Strange is actually more proper compared to Cumberbatch's version. Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you. Shall we touch his fifis?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter.
That is friendship.
I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy.
I have loads of empathy.
And you're right, of course.
All of it.
I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge. Wanda! Lost, swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I was never any good at math anyway, either. Don't blame yourself. He will blame himself because he's strange. It's like, I have a duty to Wanda. Let's try the math one.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite.
Oh, look at that, more friendship.
Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
Together.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda.
Wanda.
She is my charge, my responsibility,
my
and
ward.
I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
See, most of these actual dialogue choices are created in order to explain who these characters are. So, you know, you talk to Iron Man, he'll tell you about himself. You talk to Strange, he'll tell you about himself. I learned about Nico by talking to her, because I didn't know who she was. I still don't know who she is, because I'm more familiar with the famous ones like Iron Man, Thor, Spider-Man, Strange, Hulk, etc. So I understand why they did it, but for somebody that's already aware of all these things, it's kind of too much, because it's like, we already know this shit, so why are you telling us? Yeah.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the Sanctum may never be the same.
And by talking to them, you're obviously creating these friendships, and the higher your friendship level is, the better stuff you'll get, the better cards you get.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum
But there is a lot of
Sanctorum was
talking.
shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified.
And I
by the
understand why people were
convergence of
saying, like, I can't wait to get into the fighting again, because kind of that's all you want to do. But obviously this mechanic is woven into the game.
Ley lines?
Often dismissed as pseudoscience in the modern day, ley lines actually represent the convergence of magical energies formed within the Earth itself. Ancient civilizations built their temples along these lines, tapping into the power flowing through them. 2 such lines converge at the Sanctum's location. Needless to say, the wards benefit greatly.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
Oh no.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power.
She couldn't.
As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
And boom! I'm going now.
Let us talk later.
And then I gotta talk to
Visible
Tony.
It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Oh look, his cape. What is this? I didn't even look at this.
Ah,
Orb of Agamotto. Strange orb, one of the few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum. Powerful energy from inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. Okay. Oh god. Frames! This over here is Moon Knight. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and unconscious. Ooh. What's that? Cluttered table. Okay. I didn't really look around here. Oh look, there's an Iron Man suit over there. Meh. Yeah, so we've got to speak to Iron Man. You basically got to speak to them all, really.
How goes it, Hunter? I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral?
But I still believe these two are written very well. The voice actor's good too.
What's the verdict, boss?
Why is there a demon in the forge? Yeah, just thank
It's
him.
nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime.
More
Try to
friendship.
Make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades.
So it is good.
Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
It does use a lot of film references as well. So far, I've only got Ghostbusters, so Dozer, and then Aliens.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine.
Sprinkle of
Yes,
sunshine?
they did before everything changed.
I like sunshine. So why is your best friend a wizard then?
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
You see anything strange around here?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Oh no. Suppose it could be worse.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence. While it lasts.
But you can ask his story.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which
we
turned out
know.
to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
In a cave. That's a lot to deal with, Tony. One of the reasons I actually listen to what they say is because I want to actually confirm that their origins match up to what I know.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Friendship.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp.
Scrolls.
Just kidding. Or am I?
Ooh. And that's it.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay, so now we just do this. And then we go to the coil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile
really
than
does.
Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Yes.
Hey, Hunter.
Tony Stark can use the coil recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of these abilities
Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway.
on offer can be
Third state of
selected,
matter,
so you have to
didn't
choose wisely. So they give you 3 cards. When you check it, so we analyze.
This never gets...
And then we get
Take your pick, Hunter.
3 new abilities. So we can either heal, more quick, or make him bleed. We'll go for health.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Take and duplicate abilities can be combined, so if you get 2 of the same ability, you can combine them together and then they become stronger. Let's go talk to Blade now.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
And then you can ask about Blade.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
You never finished this game?
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
How far did you
I
get?
can respect that. Go ahead.
How you doing, Nate? How's your Friday? I can respect that. Go ahead. About you.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
You might have to reinstall. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, I've got like 3 hours in, and even though there's a lot of talking and stuff, I still enjoy the combat side of it, obviously. But I understand why the game has been made to have these conversations in mind, to tell people that are not aware of these heroes who they are, where they came from, introduce them to newer people, and how the friendship system works, how each system works in order to, you know, make yourself stronger and make your hero stronger. See, one thing I don't know about Blade is I don't even know what his name is.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
A lot of people said this game is underrated, so I thought for £7 I'll give it a blast.
No.
What is it?
It's private.
You got pretty far.
Is it embarrassing?
I spoke to somebody that's got 600 hours in it.
Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
We're not friends yet? You're not going to tell me your name? How dare you?
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was,
I know Blade's origin.
I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How old is Blade?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time.
You ain't mid-20s,
Much
bro.
of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly.
Did a lot of the story.
I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She
Well, you
gave me
didn't
a
finish the
reason to
story.
stop.
How'd you get
Brought
here?
you to the Abbey.
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
And then... See, I don't even know who the Midnight Suns are. I don't know the comic. I don't understand why this ensemble of heroes are here. Like Magic, Robbie Race's Ghost Rider, Blade, that Nico girl. I'm just like, I don't even know why you're all together as a... You know, it's not something special like the Fantastic Four or the X-Men, you know? I think you were getting frustrated because the fights were getting harder.
About the Midnight Suns.
You played on normal?
All right.
I'm playing on normal, it seems okay. You just gotta think on your feet. You seem like a loner. Why join a team? I want to know more about your teammates.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Towards the end.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track.
Find out when I get there, my friend.
We wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
I don't even know how long the game is.
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
Robbie.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
Anyone else? Magic.
What do you know about magic?
I never even asked all these.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
Upgrade your ability.
It's time to take it to the next level.
If you've got 2 copies, you can upgrade. So we do have 2 copies of heal, so we upgrade them. And we get unupgraded ability.
All right then.
Now we gotta go talk to Marvel, who's over here, pumping some iron.
You move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if
Friendship.
only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want.
What are you currently playing at the minute now?
It's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround.
I've still got to
As
play
in
Spider-Man
Hydra.
2.
They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Exactly how persuasive?
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
A beam.
You'll see.
A beam.
Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Go. So then we go to the war room. I'm sure there was another thing to pick up around here. Ghost Rider's just reading a book.
Nothing is certain these days, but the
gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
Yes, because kicking things always makes them work.
New gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central
Yeah, I
here's
just started
ready to
playing,
grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind.
Bad guy part of
Anybody
town.
up for paying it a visit?
Where are they?
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Jeez.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Okay, let's go to the next place. Yeah, I played roughly about 3 hours off stream, but I thought if I'm going to stream it, I should stream it from the beginning. So I've already done all this before, so I'm kind of like catching up.
It was just recently that the Hudson...
So that the next stream, we're up to date. Plus, I know a bit about it, so I can actually explain things if anybody asks any questions. Or if they're interested to know any more, So we're going to play Marvel, and, like, Carol, I changed her fucking outfit because it's hideous. Slow heroic walk. But the good thing is I don't mind playing Carol in a game. She is powerful after all. Magic gives me the pull. Boom.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse.
I was playing it on high, but now I'm playing it on epic. Kind of a bit jank, a little bit. But I find I've never played one of these games before, so I find the actual card system interesting, especially because it's wrapped around Marvel heroes that I know. The story's engaging enough.
Abandoned off the description of this place.
The writing's not as bad
You
as
seeing this, Bruce?
I've heard.
Getting all sorts of weird down there.
It probably is cringy in some parts, but it's just like pure cheese.
I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest in the room, even though it's a small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot.
Let's see what we're
His
working
fundamental
with.
science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
That doesn't kill them? What the fuck? Playing Suicide Squad? It's your favorite game? Yeah, I played Suicide Squad. I played Season 1. Joker. I've got Joker now. Joker's fun to play. It's the funniest card game, but in the end game, the fights are hard. You gotta kill people in a certain amount of turns. Oh, okay. Okay, so, yeah. I understand what you mean. Do we knock him back? It's pointless knocking him back because there's nothing to knock him back into. That'll do.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
That doesn't kill them. That's ridiculous. It's pointless. You would have thought that that knockback would kill him. Whatever.
One more time.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Maybe.
I think you got him.
Change that. Do we get anything? Lifesteal? No, it's not good enough. I'll just kill this dude.
Let's do this. These fanatics are
I'll get back to Suicide Squad, but right now I'm enjoying this. Let's try again. No, end turn.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Don't try that again.
They must know my reputation.
Reinforcements on approach.
Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess entire.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon. You kissed the mother with that mouth? About time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Damage into an enemy in the line. Knockback. We're gonna kill him anyway, but we've only got one turn left.
The light will carry you onward.
Let's heal ourselves. Level
It's all
up.
coming back to me.
Okay, we can't do anything now. We can redraw twice and see if we get anything. Which we probably won't. So we have to end. It's okay, Blade can take a beating for me. Kind of want to use the environment a bit more. Can we get a knockback where we can push him into it?
He somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves. How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys. I'm on it.
Oh, he just fell down. Never mind. Too far away. Knee to the face.
That was something.
And then just deal with this dude that quick.
Hail that.
Can't deal with that dude. He's down there, bro. The game's already bugged out. Knocked him down the fucking window. Let's see what happens. Oh, now he's out.
Lilith will not be pleased with your efforts.
Okay, now we can kill him.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Is that all?
Have a box. We could heal Blade. We've got more turns.
Walk in the light.
Appreciate it.
And then we'll just... Or I could have just used lifesteal. Yeah, we'll just knock him back. He's gonna die anyway. Boom, boom. Animations are great. I just wish the fights were a bit longer sometimes.
Quickly! Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
Get her! Go again. Recover the Hydra artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
So we gotta break
Noted,
his
Carol.
shield.
Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your new
Reduce the
god
Hydra
adversary
shield guard, block to zero in
and the
order to break
mysterious
protection.
cargo they're attempting to escape with.
Bro. This. It's so annoying, like, I wanna... No, I don't want that over there. I want this fucking thing here. My god. You can knock that down. I did it last time. You just wasted one of my fucking moves. And now that's just fucked me up.
Take this. That looked like it hurt.
Oh, I need 3. Don't need a lifesteal right now. There we go, forceful knockback. What? What? Cannot perform this action. Why is it? Oh, because of where he stood. Shit. Blade? No. Bruh. Kill these two.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Level up.
Getting better every day.
He's just not in position. What about... I do have 2 moves, so I could put him here. No, you can't move because you ain't got any plays. That's fucking bullshit. You can use them if you're in the right position, but you can't move. Even though I have 2 points of fucking heroism. Oh, now it... See, that will kill him, so I have to do the floor. How many points is it?
You had your chance.
Oh shit. She's got a shield, she's fine. We're done.
How many times is that?
I'm gonna need to heal myself. Carol's shield's gone. Ooh, she dazed and confused.
They've got friends.
Protected. Hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before daze wears off.
Preliminary analysis of the blast
fine.
confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown.
I'll heal myself.
You must not let Hydra escape with it.
Gonna bop him with a fucking bop. He's immune to knockback. If I go... I've only got 1 fucking point. If I go... Here. I should be able to bop him with this crate. It's only gonna get 1. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? They're both targeting me, so fuck it. Okay, we're using the crate to jump over. Forget that. Let's see what we got here. More bleed.
I'll put this to good use. Watch close.
He's immune to that. Not backing any discard a random card.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
And we're out of plays. Let's go again. Blade's okay. I'm dazed.
You're still not ready to give up?
Alright, we need to...
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future various gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. Ready up. At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These rent-a-mercs have no gumption.
Get rid of that. Why 2 bleed? Kills him anyway. Gonna have to protect Carol.
You asked for it.
Not bad.
Moves 1.
Playtime's over.
Still got 1 move left. No.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Carol needs health bad. Now Blade needs health bad. This isn't going as well as when I first did it.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
There we go. No shield for you. Protection lost. Can hit him. Game block equal to damage done. I'm downloading the game now, and I am also really excited for 1933. I'm glad to hear it, my friend. Red-Eyed Wolf. Captain Marvel binary can now go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw go binary ability. Need a better position there.
Target's moving.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Can't do anything.
The battlefield is ours.
It's a pretty fun time, this, to be fair. Sort of thinking, but
Someone call for reinforcements?
guy's bleeding, so we don't need to worry. I'm gonna heal Blade.
I owe you.
Where's Carol? Oh.
That's one hell of a move. Never seen that before.
That is one way of making your presence known.
Game, really. Could have used that to... There's nothing we can do. Again. He should bleed out anyway. I enjoyed playing through the base game and did not do much of the end game. What, with this game? So you've already played this before, Wolf?
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Who's next?
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's a neat trick.
Done. Oh, Suicide Squad. I wanted to know if Season 1 is good. I played Season 1.
What is this thing?
If you know what you're getting yourself in for, I have no problems with Season 1.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt.
Joker's fun to play.
Barrier.
I like the themed
That one almighty something
areas.
Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
It's a lot of grinding though.
Spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do.
Ghostbusters reference.
Back to the Abbey and see for ourselves.
It's the same with every looter shooter. It's very repetitive. So you are doing the same things, but I just alternated round the board and just did, depending, you know, how many characters you got maxed. Like, I've got every single character maxed up apart from Deadshot. Deadshot's almost at max. So I just go around to, I just mix it up as I go around so that I don't get bored with how, you know, the game is structured in general. And the missions, you know, they're quite short, so it just depends how you want to tackle grinding up to, because you got to be level 35 before you can even fight Brainiac again. The Green Lantern boss fight with Brainiac is okay, I guess. It's just part of what we've already played, and then Joker is fun to level up, and you level him up quite quickly as well, because since the new update, you're getting more Battle Pass points as well. You're getting all your Battle Pass stuff. So you can do it at your own pace. You know, there's no rush. Season 2 ain't coming for a long time. I only really played Deadshot and King Shark. See, I'm more of a Harley and a Boomer main. I don't mind playing Deadshot, and I don't mind playing Shark. Shark's probably my least favorite, to be fair. I've got a friend at work, he likes playing Shark. But for me, it's Boomer and Harley all the way. And now Joker. Joker's just really... He's takes a while to get used to, but once you get used to him, he is fun to play. So I have enjoyed my time playing it. I need to go back to it just to grind, but I'm not really in a rush to grind, if you know what I'm saying. I've got plenty of games. I'm so far behind. I've got Dead Island 2 to play, Spider-Man 2 to play, this to play, Wanted Dead to finish. Alan Wake 2. I've got quite a few.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until
I've got enough games to keep me going till next year at this rate.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you
I possibly might play Star Wars Outlaws. I don't know yet.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Oh, you never played Midnight Suns, but it looks fun. I got it with a graphics card and never played. Oh, right, so you got it free with a graphics card. That's great.
From Manhattan.
At least you got it free. It's dead cheap now. I got it for like £7.
Is how we ended up with Ultron.
Ultra.
Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest.
Oh, they didn't?
Another time.
Oh, that's a fucking shame. That is a shame.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Respond to Nico's message. Do I have to? Superlink. Where is she? She's like, come and play. I'm like, no, I'm tired. And then she knocks on my fucking door. That is a shame, bro.
Good. You answered.
Like, I would have took it off you. Like,
ways to
you know
say
I
open
took it.
door around
I
here.
tried it
And
and
despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven.
it's a shame it didn't work.
Blood magic stuff.
But realistically, there shouldn't be an expiry if it's a product that doesn't fucking work.
Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico,
One of
I'm
us.
just
One of us.
hydro-bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you.
You better check that the Midnight Suns works as well.
Make us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just
There could be an expiry date on activating that code and all.
Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or
They probably put expiries on them. Yeah, don't buy from G2. I don't buy from G2A. Always buy from CD keys. They've never steered me wrong. Apparently some people have had issues with them, but I don't have it. I've never had an issue with them so far.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse?
Wait, what's that? Oh. Stuffs. Yeah, CD keys all the way, bro. Sometimes there is another one, I think it's called Ineba. So ENEBA. If you check them out, you get some good discounts with them. They're also okay. All right, we got to watch a movie now.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
That's terrible.
It was
Let's
bad,
be
but
friends.
I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
More friendship.
I won't forget it. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
So now we're going to ask about Nico. Like, I didn't know about Nico, so I basically just asked her all the questions. I've never heard of the Runaways. I don't know who they are.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Okay, so it can only do it once, and it uses her blood, apparently.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
So is she like Marvel's versions of the Teen Titans? Because she's obviously younger.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
But what were their names?
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Well, you never actually say who your parents are, so if you told me who they were, I maybe know who you are.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear.
Never heard of him.
Our pint-sized powerhouse.
Never heard of her.
Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart.
Never heard of her either.
Bert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much.
Don't know who Gert is.
And Alex?
Or Alex.
Well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are they today?
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
So all I deduced from that was Molly is now part of the X-Men. And now that I think about it, Molly does sound familiar, but not enough to stand out.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and
Wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Yes, it does.
I'm glad.
More
Looks like
talking.
you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
the world is still full of monsters and villains. My mother being the worst of them all.
You forgot heroes. The world is still full of heroes. Though sadly, we're missing one of our best.
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry.
He did.
I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
She gone.
What? That is impossible.
Nope.
She was so...
Fierce. Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you. But I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff.
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit. A powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen.
She is powerful.
Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So this is where you can do the good, the bad, so... they unlock better. So you simply gave up on her. You made the right choice. No, you gave up on her. You shunned her.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now.
Yes, we have.
I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as Hunter moves down either path. So you can choose either side and then you'll get upgrades regardless. Follow Doggy. And then run. Let's go to Agatha's grave. Inspect. See, in this, Agatha is classed as a good person, whereas from my knowledge, she's a bad person. And Scarlet Witch is always, like, misunderstood. She's always too powerful for anybody and fucks everything up. Oh my god, Agatha.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
I can talk to the dead.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
Oh, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride.
He was alive for 1,000 years.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
I know the
Bloodgate?
one.
Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, let's go.
Looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do, but it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
I'm also unsure if I'll play Dragon's Dogma 2 as well. That's another title. There's so many titles to play. So little time, especially when I'm working a lot. Trying to get videos out on the channel a lot.
You're expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie!
Charlie?
Oh yeah.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your
Welcome
favorite
back.
companion. I think even
Sorry about your internet.
Good luck, dear.
Yeah, just use CD keys. That's the way to go, my friend.
Giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight.
On KO, draw a card.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Your mother abandoned you. Leave some for the rest of us.
And can't do anything else. I never use my withdrawals too quick because I don't even read my cards at the start. I just go. You do have one more move. Yeah, let's kill this fucking thing. And enter. No, Charlie. No. He's corrupted. She.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
You had your chance to escape. Feel my call.
Feel my wrath.
I am impressed.
I killed him quicker than I did last time.
Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other guards are waiting.
Victory! 2 stars. Hunter, Order of the Midnight Suns, Marvel comic group. Yeah, I just use CD keys. I've never really had any problems with CD keys. There is another one called Aniba. They're also okay, but G2A, do not trust those motherfuckers. Into the shrine we go. And get the moon seal, and then we put the moon seal here.
This looks like a
Gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access the Abbey grounds.
Sarah's right to be wary of this place, but it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now.
I would test.
The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves.
A test that Midnight Suns actually does work. Code.
You might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance.
Because they might put an expiration on that as well, of activation.
That barrier over there.
I'm just guessing because obviously I've never bought a game with a bought a card with the what's the name? Hold spacebar. Open.
The goddess of order approved.
I always buy the full PC, so unless it comes with the PC, which I haven't, and I'm on my second PC right now. So I need to find. I don't know where these keys come from. I guess I'll find out later.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces
Alright, so
of
you've
magic.
already activated it.
That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Agatha. And this is basically where I got up to myself when I played it before. So all this... Oh no, I think I spoke to Ghost Rider. Room upgrades. I can make your room look better with points. Cozy armchair. Okay, so they let you upgrade your room. Okay. yeah, let's have a rug. Didn't even know that existed, but okay.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you.
Hunter to the forge.
Strange out.
Dr. Spooky calls.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Aliens reference.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
There's a green thing over there. Excuse me.
Whatever artifact is inside,
Skill essence.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
So what do we do, chat? Do we destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint, or do we want to make something powerful? I've already made this choice before, but I'm going to allow you guys to pick. I know what the correct choice is. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. If you're listening, watching. If not, I'll just make this decision myself. Do we destroy it or do we open it? Do we destroy it or do we open it? Wolf saying powerful, making something powerful. I'm gonna go with Wolf.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time. How may the sorcerer supreme...
Alright, so let's see what happens when we open it.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years.
The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
But opening it was a good choice.
These were relatively common.
Got some good rewards here. Research level has increased to 1. So now we can research things. So research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. So we're gonna go to. We're gonna do this, which is the supernatural fabrication. Schematics craft powerful single-use combat items. Do not forget the Orb of Confusion. Research is now in progress. Returns to the Forge tomorrow.
How's it going, boss?
I'm gonna analyze this as well.
No problem. Take your pick, Hunter.
Gain 1 vulnerable? Got chain 2 already, and we've got that. We haven't got gain 1 vulnerable.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient
Don't forget the
Egypt,
Orb of Confusion. It's from SpongeBob. The Orb of Confusion. Is it? I'm not a SpongeBob. I think we're gonna do chain.
Hey, Hunter,
I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time. So let's go talk to. Ooh.
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
Let's talk to Ghost
You've been
Rider.
moving more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass.
No idea, Wolf. No idea, man.
Creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon.
I only just got Ghost Rider.
Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
I'm thinking that. I'm asking the same question.
Spirit of vengeance?
I want to play Wolverine. I want to play a bit of Cap.
How could you tell?
You are not the first Spirit of Vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my Spirit of Vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I am the Scourge of the Lilith. My name is whispered in fear across the
Fear
Seven Hells.
me.
When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie. Be sure your Sparky is ready to do the same.
Damn, Hunter! You talk the same kind of smack that he does. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay. I'm kind of annoyed that like Johnny Blaze was at the start of the game, and I was like, oh, why is the original Ghost Rider not here? And it's this Ghost Rider.
Hunter,
He
ready
should
to
be in the
burn
game,
on?
the original.
I'm talking training. with Ghost Rider.
Let's upgrade abilities so we can chain 3 instead of 2. So let's upgrade that. So now we can chain 3 enemies at once. And then we go to spar. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Begin sparring.
Maybe you should be the speaking.
Sparring complete, so you don't even have to fight them. It just spars. It shows interesting. I did not know much about Reyes except that he has a car instead of a motorbike. The difference between Robbie and Johnny is obviously the original Ghost Rider. Reyes is just like you say. He's got a car. Johnny's got a bike. And he's also Spanish or Hispanic. It's just another way to get diversity into the heroes.
Report to the war room. We've got a mission.
I'm old school. I like the original Ghost Rider. I like his bike. I think it's cooler.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol
Johnny was
works
at the
too.
start of the game. If you watch the start of the stream, Johnny, he was an old guy. He's at the start. But he says he wasn't going to join the fight, which I think it was just another way to say, oh, look, here's Johnny Blaze. But you're going to play as Robbie instead.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Every second we delay is a victory for Lilith.
We don't have time for this.
Have little patience for child's games in the midst of our war.
No argument there. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it, but she seems to like you. I've known Magic just about as long as you have, and all I've gotten from her is a few grunts and words I'm afraid to translate. Maybe you'll do better.
Fine. I will retrieve her.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I'm sure she'll just be begging to help. Good luck, Hunter.
I shall return shortly.
Fingers crossed.
There were rumors of Nicolas Cage's Johnny Blaze in Wolverine and Deadpool. We know that Elektra's in it from the original Daredevil.
I'm game for another round.
Robbie, have you seen Magic?
It'd be cool to see Nicolas Cage
there was
come.
Some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Oh, is that who it is? It's Colossus's sister. See, I don't know who Magic is. I know she's part of the X-Men, but I don't even know who Nico is.
Pretty fresh.
I'm not familiar with Magic compared to, like, you know, Cyclops, Bishop, Cable, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Morph, Jean, Professor X, Beast, etc.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it?
Yeah, it would be a cool cameo.
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda.
Because they're gonna be slipping through time because of Loki,
The
so
one thing the others value me for, opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
you don't know her either, no. Last time I said you miss Wanda, don't you? So now I'm gonna just be nice to her.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is
Haha,
ever
friendship.
ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Now she reads it. Put that cursed thing down. I can help you with that.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was
I broke
also
her heart.
afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Magic arm and energy swords. She has a little pet dragon. I cannot let such a fate happen to her. It may already have. I could be the nice guy and say, we will save her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should
I'll
spend
drill
less time
holes through
tinkering with
you.
Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. Ugh, no matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Sounds to me somebody needs to bend her over and open her fucking portal. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is exactly where I was, and we are 5 minutes away. So I've actually done it in time for the next mission.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's
Slegman! We will save her. Yeah.
They spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens.
Jay coming in right at the end. How you doing, bro? How's your Tarkov going?
It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days. And worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
So next stream, I will play the next mission, but this is literally where I got up to on my last playthrough. So I'm glad I've done it in one stream. That I think is about 3 hours. Let me check. Yeah, 5 minutes away from 3 hour stream. Pretty good. I see you've got a new team that you've been rolling with recently. Are they teaching you Tarkov or something like that? 0.0.0 second in a raid. Getting ready to go in already. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Right, so we're gonna go to Carol, and then I'm gonna go to customization because I fucking hate her outfits. And I'm gonna go with this one because this one is better. Miles better, I think. Wonder what outfits we got for the others. So we're gonna waste like 5 minutes just fucking around. See what Blade's got. Legendary, legendary. Oh my god. What are these? Epic. His common one looks better. Don't understand. Requires unmet. Complete Blade's Midnight Sun challenge at the armory. Oh, so you'll get that one. That one's probably better. Just because it's dark. About Iron Man. Okay. Yeah, you're trying. That one looks okay, I guess. Robbie. It's just a darker tone on it, that's all it is. Oh look. Spirit of Vengeance. I want to thank you for coming out this Friday evening, Friday afternoon. Thought I was gonna say evening then. If you want to see more of this, be sure to let me know. Leave a comment on the stream or smash a like as well. That really helps out after the stream ends. Like I say, so far, I'm enjoying this game. It's a lot of talking. Ooh, that's a nice one for her, though. Shadow Witch. Okay, Robbie's skull looks bad, not gonna lie. What, this? Yeah, oh, you're on about this version. Which version, Wolf? His original version or the Spirit of Vengeance version? I can't equip this one. Type faster. Let's have a look at magic. That one's pretty cool. Like, why are the girls getting better outfits here? Way better. Yeah, we'll keep the skull one. I like this one. I just like the yellow because of the X-Men. Like that one. Strange. Oh, that one's pretty good. Yeah, that one's pretty fucking good, but that's Eclipse credits. I bet that's real money. I like that one. Can I change his? So I can equip the legendary one, but I can't equip the Iron Knight. And then they have to buy colors. Change outfit daily. You can actually have it change itself. Oh my god. Let's have a look at Nico. Yeah, I think that witch one is fucking cool. That one's not too bad either. The girls are getting better fucking shit than we are. How dare they? But anyway, guys, yep, that's gonna be it. We're gonna play the next mission next time, and we're gonna get an intel cache and a gamma coil. Stop Hydra helicopter. I'm gonna save. So I want to thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon and into your evening, and I will see you soon. Have a good one.